You need to be Sanji. You need to be their chef home boyardee. You're their little chef, and they're vultures, and it's feeding time.
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Worst Gen Workshop, the worst One Piece fan club in the world. Today, we got a truly shameful display. Is that TikTok Sanji, like the Sanji of TikTok? Who is that?
Hi, I'm Aaron, Vince Smoke Aaron. It's on my socials, and yeah, I am the quote unquote Sanji guy of TikTok. I'm the Sanji cosplayer.
Is that Sanji? That's probably Sanji. I
Yeah.
think that's Sanji. Yeah.
But yeah, I've been cosplaying him for a while. About half a year now. So I guess I haven't been in the cosplay game as long as other people have. It's been very short, but I've made a lot of progress with it, and I'm working on bringing Sanji stuff back. I took a little break from it because I thought I kind of lost it for a little bit, lost the Sanji vibe, but I decided now we're trying it again. So we're back on it.
What's the Sanji vibe? What is that? Like,
I mean, a lot of it's like aesthetic. It's a lot of like confidence. He's a dude who's very full of himself, at least on the outside. We know on the inside, not so much. But also like hair length, that was a big thing. Because I prefer to use my natural hair. It makes me feel more in character for cosplaying. And so it makes it feel more like me. I know other cosplayers and like to more embody the character and get rid of themselves in it. And that's totally like an acceptable way to do it. That's totally like, but for me, I like to see myself in it. So hair length was a lot of it. My hair's grown a lot longer than Sanji's is. But at that point, I'm kind of just accepting it at that point.
I guess it sort of made it easier for you to sort of see yourself as Sanji. I know a lot of people will look at a character and look for that character that looks kind of like them, rather than maybe not even personality wise, but is just sort of them. And that's why I feel representation is a big thing in American media, for example. So I think it's super cool that you found that character in One Piece that you really liked. But like, why Sanji? You said he was full of himself. Like, why do you like a guy who's so full of himself? What's up with that?
I like because he's able to back it up mostly. He's able to take care of himself, and when he doesn't, he asks for help, like in recent Wano chapters. But he's just tough. He's awesome. He's compassionate, sometimes a little too compassionate. But there are aspects of him that I relate to a lot. Just regarding like, again, like the whole compassionate side of it, and wanting to be the best that I can be. And it's just a way that you said it earlier, seeing yourself visually, but like also emotionally. It's always nice to see yourself visually in a show or in a book or in a movie, just in fiction in general, I suppose. But it's nice to also connect emotionally to that character. And if that character happens to look like you as well, then that just really helps it too.
Yeah, no, I think Sanji is, to me, Sanji's just a cool guy and just all around very well rounded. I know he gets a lot of flack for just Sanji things, but at the same time, it's for the boys. Sanji's one of the boys. I think that's probably like why I like your TikTok so much and like what you put out, just because it's like, oh, it's Sanji. I love Sanji. It's one of the boys. It's Aaron. He's doing his Sanji thing. I love it. It's great. I'm a big fan. So you said you're sort of new to the cosplay game. How is that so far?
It's an experience. I mean, obviously. So I used to do like some cosplays 5 years ago. I used to go to some Comic Cons. I'd wear I was like 10, so I wouldn't even classify as like a cosplay. I'd wear like a muscle
cosplay.
Captain America suit. Yeah. Like I'd wear like costumes all the time. And I started getting into it, like interested in it rather, last year. And I made a list of characters that I wanted to cosplay. And so far I've got maybe 5 out of 10 of those characters, or I've got about half of them. I don't know the exact number, done in cosplay. And I started in August, I want to say. It was either August or September. I think September. And it just started me combing my hair over my eye and drawing a circle with permanent marker. And that hurt. But yeah, it's a good experience. You're able to evolve. You're able to get, because my Sanji is what we call a closet cosplay. I'm sure you're
Mhm.
familiar. You know,
Yep.
you just find stuff in your closet. I had a black suit and a blue shirt, and
It's a nice blue shirt.
thank you, yeah. And yeah, I almost didn't bring it to college, which was funny because then this would have never happened. But yeah, I just had that, and then now I'm actually buying parts of cosplays. I'm buying entire costumes. I'm piecing together what I can, going thrifting. A lot of it's improv, and that's what I love about it so much.
No, I like TikTok because okay, I don't like TikTok. I think it's an evil app, but I
Yeah.
like the cosplays on TikTok a whole lot because before TikTok cosplay as a hobby was not really accessible for people from like low socioeconomic status. It was sort of seen as an expensive like luxury hobby, but because I believe TikTok has sort of reached such a wide audience of with closet cosplays. Nothing wrong with closet cosplays. I think it shows that anyone who can cosplay from any background and sort of use what they have just to have fun, because TikTok cosplay for the most part is for fun. They're not competing. I love competing. I love the competitive scene, but I think cosplay at its core is just a form of theater, and you can theater traditionally can be made with like really low budget props. You look at the SpongeBob musical, they don't do prosthetics for the fish. They do a found item sort of show for the general aesthetic of the show. It's amazing. It's great. So TikTok making cosplay fun again. Who would have thought? Good grief.
Yeah, it's always fun just to see. It's also fun to see other interpretations of characters that you cosplay. Like maybe cosplays with like longer hair, which is what I've been doing recently with Sanji. Been experimenting with like tying my hair back for stuff like that, or like different. It's nice to see like different ideas of Sanji through different like ethnicities, genders. Like the way people interpret that is so awesome, and I love it when I get tagged and stuff like that. But also at the same time, it's like they don't need my approval, or like I don't know the right word. I guess approval is the right one.
Gatekeeper
To
Sanji over here. Good
yeah,
grief.
it's like yeah, it's like I love seeing it, but it's not like I need to check off on it. Like I'm not the standard, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
But that's what I love about it, is that there's so many different ways people have taken their like backstories, or like their backgrounds rather, I guess is the proper word, and applied that to cosplay, to so many iterations of a character. And that's what I love about it. Like no two cosplays are the exact same, and that's what I love.
Yeah, no, I am a big fan of seeing the cosplay. Which my page was all One Piece cosplay, One Piece and tortoises, but it's not. I get awful things, so that's why I don't browse through TikTok now, because I don't get anything I want. So I want people to tag me in things so I can see the good stuff, because I'm not going through that. But on TikTok's a little wild. Anyone who's old like me, who's tried TikTok, is like, wow, there's a lot of goofy kids, a bunch of goofy little kiddos being kiddos. And I'm wondering, so I know you've talked about this here and there. I've seen someone actually say, "Hey guys, please stop bugging Aaron. He's not Sanji. Stop treating him like Sanji." And that was like my favorite arc of the Vince Smoke Aaron arc, because these were like PSAs. Like people were crying. People were like, please don't treat Aaron like this. He's a human being. He's not Sanji. Please don't make him set his leg on fire." Like stuff like that.
Yeah, that was an era. That was an era. There were points where like I wanted to stop cosplaying because of that, where it's like I'm not all these things that I can't say here. I'm not all of these wild words that you are calling me. I'm a 18-year-old at that point, college student who dresses up for fun. And that's like an element where it's nice to have people like appreciate what you do, but there's a moment where it's like we're actual people under that. Like I'm not the actual character, as you said. Like that's the part where like that's the struggle of it, is getting comments where it's like, hey, if you want interactions like that, read a fan fiction. Like I'm not that. But yeah, that was a interesting few months.
Wow. Did they expect you to role play with them in the comments or something like that? Was that the expectation? Were they just like sort of projecting their, Sanji headcanons onto you because you were there and you're 18, so you got the oh, it's an adult, so it's okay
Yeah.
pass.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think that was a big aspect of it, was projecting. And there are points where like the role playing, like some of my cosplayer friends will comment in character, which I find kind of funny. And so I'll respond, like I have some Zoro cosplayer friends, and Zoro and Sanji always have beef. So we'll comment stuff like that. But there are some points where like I've gotten DMs where from this person where it would be videos of them dancing and asking me to dance with them. I'm like, lovely, but like I can't, I appreciate you being a fan. I truly do. Love all my fans, they're the best. But like I can't do that. Like it's I'm me. I'm not the pirate,
Mm-hmm. Like sometimes it's like fine, like I get it. Like someone's like, oh, please do it, and like I'll say, oh yeah, that's cute. I'll do it. But then I don't feel like I don't want to go in Usopp cosplay. I don't want to put the nose on. I don't do my makeup. I don't want to do any of that. And then it's like, oh well. But I don't have to deal with like, oh, Sanji, dance with me, please. No, that sounds like a lot, and I hope that didn't really rain too hard on your interpersonal relationships.
It was something like as soon as I announced and as soon as I got a girlfriend, and then I announced it, most everyone like backed off a bit. There I still get like some simps in the comments. Everyone does. But
I don't.
but like if it's like respectful and like complimenting, then yeah. But if it's straight thirst, I'm like, sorry, like I got some I made a video with my girlfriend, and I got some comments on that regarding things people wanted me to do. I'm like, my girlfriend's in the video right there. Like, you don't see it? Like you don't see her? Like, sorry.
Oh, that type of video. Okay, I got it.
Yeah. But it's like, nah, the comments
a lot.
They did they did take away my motivation for a while, but then at that point I switched cosplays for a little bit. For a while, and then now I'm just getting back into the groove of it, as I said earlier. But yeah.
Yeah, I am a big fan of the Jean and Kisuke Urahara arc. I do like seeing my boys.
Thank you. Yeah, that was I noticed because my brother was really into Attack on Titan, and he was watching season 4, and he's like, hey, this guy looks like you, and I hadn't watched it at that point. Or I hadn't caught up yet. I was still very much in season 3, and he's like, John looks like you, and I saw it. I was like, oh yeah, let me try that out. And then I just bought the ODM gear, had a white shirt and a black turtleneck, and I changed in between. I did that, and then Urahara, I didn't even think I looked like him that much. I just really wanted to do it.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
Yeah. And so I just bought the cosplay, and now I'm going to competitions, like cosplay competitions as him. And he's my favorite I think I've done so far, which is ironic because of my username, but I think he's probably my favorite. Or my Sanji one with the blue boa. I like that one quite a bit too.
No, have you seen the Sanji design for the new One Piece film, film Red? Because I can't remember. I don't remember what it looks like. I'm not gonna pull up my phone and look at it, but
I have. It's it's interesting. He's got, well, there's two designs, and I assume one for the beginning of the film and one for the end.
As One Piece films.
Yeah. And the first design is atrocious. All of Sanji's movie fits, for the most part, are terrible. And it's just a blazer and shorts. Like, it's bad. Especially his Strong World one, where that was a sweater and a tie over the sweat. It was bad. It was so bad. But his new one, it's a lot more pirate aesthetic. Like, One Piece doesn't typically, it's about pirates, but it doesn't lean into the pirate aesthetic. I mean, you have some characters like Blackbeard or Whitebeard or Roger especially, but you don't see a blonde man in a suit as a pirate, or a reindeer as a pirate for that matter. But yeah, his new one, I very much plan to get a cosplay for it. It's it's cool. Like it's got the shoulder tufts.
Ooh,
It's a black leather jacket, torn pants. Like I'm very interested in doing that one.
gotcha. No, you're the way you describe Sanji's fits. Like I actually like Sanji's fits because they're more coherent outfits outside the context of One Piece in general. I'm trying to think. Like Sanji's, for example, Strong World, where he has the cowboy hat, doesn't look terrible. But Usopp's fits are always so loud, and they're like everyone's, oh, Usopp's fits so good. I'm like, this is garbage. I would never wear this in real life, obviously because it's an anime. But
Yeah.
none of Usopp's fits are like something that I can wear in real life, except for his like one fit where he got his clothes wet and Kami gave him a new thing from Papagu's, the starfish guy's shop, and he's wearing Crimin outfit. That's like the only fit that's like a coherent outfit. Sorry, Usopp. Not really a fashionable man in my
you don't want to dress up as Gene Simmons for the new One Piece movie?
My dude,
what's his kiss design?
I really don't like his kiss design. I think it's really cool. I just wouldn't want to like wear it.
Getting into cosplay for that would be a nightmare too.
Oh, it wouldn't be
like makeup and leather and spikes. Ew.
Yeah, no, I like his froggy hat one. His froggy hats. I'm making the froggy hat one. Because I just want to wear the froggy hat. Like I would just do that and was like, yeah, I don't need a cosplay stuff. I'll just do the froggy hat.
Yeah.
But I am looking forward to that One Piece film Red, where we learned the secret of Buggy's nose.
That's gonna be that's the one. Oh, that trailer was so good too. I absolutely adored that trailer. I think it was a little short, but it's a teaser. So what do you expect?
Yeah, no, One Piece is gonna.
It was good.
So big. It's already ginormous. It's gonna like if this live action series like really hits, like really hits, and it's like a huge but like ginormous budget where they're
building actual boats for it. Yeah, like it's a big production. Yeah. I'm just hoping it doesn't turn out like Cowboy Bebop because that was heartbreaking. But
it's not.
That was not like we're getting a lot of content that I absolutely love. Film Red, the manga is really picking up. I don't know if you're caught up, but like it's really picking. Okay, it is picking up a lot. Roof Piece is starting next week for anime. It finally came back last night.
There we go.
Like there's a lot. There's a lot that I'm really looking forward to. Plus more Sanji stuff to cosplay in the future. So that also helps.
One Piece really does feed us. We really stay eaten. Have you been to conventions? Have you been to a convention recently? I know the COOF sort of like put a stop in a lot of conventions, but
last time I went was probably 2019 or 2018.
Okay, yeah.
So not recently. I am looking to go to probably 2 or 3 cons this year. I know one, I really want to go to Anime NYC, and there's one in Colorado that I want to do with some friends over summer. And
Colorado, that sounds cool.
Yeah, that should be fun. I'm looking to do cosplay collabs with some of my friends. We're meeting up early May to do it. It's gonna be fun.
Awesome. Not gonna, you can talk about the cosplay collabs on your social medias later. I don't want to spoil anything here. But if you could tell me, are they going to be One Piece collabs? Are these One Piece collabs?
Some of them are. I'm working on a One Piece collab with some things. I'm working on a big Bleach collab. I'm working on Attack on Titan and Jujutsu Kaisen collabs. It's gonna be a lot of good stuff. But yeah, I am doing another. Every few months I do a big Straw Hat collab. And yeah, it's always nice to see a bunch of creators come together like that stream we did the other night or the other week. And
what was that? I didn't see it.
The Super Spiral Eric's charity stream for Ukraine.
Oh yeah, okay. I thought it was a TikTok thing. I was there. That was fun. That was a whole lot of fun.
Good.
We should hit up Eric, call him in to do like an episode or two about that stream. We unfortunately did not. The recording was not working. We contacted Twitch and they're like, "Oh, sorry." But that was really cool. I wish Eric would post about that because he did a good job.
Yeah,
he really wore that mask for like over 6 hours.
And the afro, I don't know how he did it.
Yeah, no,
I have no idea how he did it.
He's a little champ. Well, let's see. Let's end it there because I've had just about enough of Sanji.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, plug your socials.
Socials. TikTok is Vince Smoke Aaron.
Vince Smoke Aaron.
Instagram is Vince Smoke Aaron with an underscore at the end because someone had my username and I don't know how. Twitter is Vince Smoke Aaron with 2 eyes, I think. Because I made a typo and I'm not that smart. And that's really it for my socials. I have an art page, but that's linked